This is the Diana De Rosa interview with Equus Television Worldwide correspondent Diana De Rosa. Join Diana as she traverses the globe, bringing you the latest information from equestrian newsmakers, newsbreakers, athletes and luminaries from across the global equestrian spectrum. The Diana De Rosa interview starts now.
I am speaking with Birgit Rosenberg, who lives in Aachen, Germany, and she's the sports director of the FEI World Championships Aachen 2026, which takes place August 11th through the 23rd. And Birgit, I have to say I'm so excited for this last and final conversation where you will give us some updates. So whatever you want to share, I'm ready to listen.
Well, yes, Diana, now of course we are exactly a week ahead of the start of the FEI World Championships. We will have the first horses arriving on this Saturday. So for us, we are really now in the middle of all the preparations. We have seen the definite entries, which brings us an incredibly high number of athletes. So we have more than 800 athletes from 67 nations coming to Aachen with their horses, a very international field with all the top riders coming. So, of course, excitement is high, and now it's up to us to make it happen.
Absolutely. I mean, I know that there's going to be a number of rings and some crossover. Is that ever going to be a problem for those of us that are trying to cover everything?
Well, in general, we try to adapt the timetable as good as possible to not have medal decisions at least happening at the same time. Of course, there will be competitions running parallel in 3 stadiums, but the big medal decisions, we tried in the best possible way to have them separated a bit. It's not always possible, but I think it should be possible to get a grasp of all the disciplines while you are here.
What are you expecting as far as the audience?
Well, there are many days that are already sold out, other days where we still have tickets, but we are expecting huge crowds and a very international crowd, which I think is great to see that many people also from abroad are traveling to Aachen. So it's always difficult to say exact, but we are expecting around 500,000 people to come over the next 14 days to Aachen to visit Aachen and the event.
How do you and your team stay sort of relaxed in all of this, being under all of this pressure?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think you have the good thing of our team is we have a lot of experience in our team as we do the show every year. But we only have just a few colleagues left from the 2006 team. So of course we are the old gray and wise people to talk to the younger ones. But I think it's really a great mood within the team. Everybody is very excited, nervous, of course, but I think we communicate a lot with each other to see where some colleagues might have some headaches and try to solve it in the best possible way in advance to not have too many surprises and during the 2 weeks.
In each of the different disciplines, there's somebody that takes care or is responsible for that discipline.
Yeah.
Can you kind of share some of those names?
Yes, of course. So we have a so-called discipline manager for the 6 disciplines. These are mostly people from within our core team. So for dressage, we have Jana Kuhn. She's our dressage manager. For jumping, we have Paulina Costa from our team. For eventing and driving, because this is very much connected because of the outdoor disciplines, that's Lea Hornbacher. And then for paradressage, it's Nina Strang. And vaulting is Kerstin Klopphaus, who probably is familiar also to some people in the US, as he also did many other championships abroad. And was involved in trying. So yeah, so they have a lot of experience gathered in the last shows in the last years, and of course I have a lot of responsibility in the next weeks.
And have you taken a walk of the cross-country course?
Yes, every day at the moment. It's we must say we didn't have rain since I think 3 months in Aachen, really. So it's a hard job to water the track every day. We have a lot of water tanks out there to keep the going nice and green and soft. And especially out there in the cross country, every day it changes so much now that decoration comes in, that fences get finished. So it's really important to be there, to be out there a lot to see the development happening.
How many different countries will be represented?
We will have athletes from 67 nations competing, which is, I think, a great number, yeah.
And as far as media, do you know how many media will be attending?
Yes, we have more than 600 accredited journalists from all over the world, a lot of TV broadcast stations being present in Aachen. So, yeah, and I think that's also very important for an event to be well transported into the world and to be reported to. And so that's also very, very important to see those numbers. Yes.
And what are they going to see when they arrive? And what's the place where they work, either whether they're watching the event or when they're just downloading things? And what about
Yeah.
lockers and things of that sort?
Yeah, I mean, we have a big press conference center with a big working room for the journalists where they have, of course, a lot of technology available. Wi-Fi, I think, is very important to be able to work. And so for accredited journalists, they have a working space there to write and to work. There is a press conference room where we'll hold all the press conferences. There's a kind of a lounge area for the journalists, a reception area where they get some coffee and drinks and then have the chance to exchange with other people. And because we have so many accredited journalists, one additional room, which is used especially for the photographers with lockers to be able to put the cameras there. And then in all the three stadiums, of course, there is reserved areas for the press and certain press areas dedicated to the accredited journalists.
And you mentioned press conferences. Are there press conferences
Yeah.
after every class, or how does that work?
No, there will be press conferences mainly after every medal decision. We have 59 medals to give, so there is nearly, apart from the first days, but after then we have nearly every day a medal decision. So normally it's after every medal decision in each of the disciplines.
Well, I want to thank you very much for chatting with me. Do you have anything else you'd like to share?
Well, as always, just to say welcome to everybody, and we would be great to see you here in Aachen. Thank you.
You are most welcome. And I am Diana De Rosa reporting for the Equus Television Network.